everyone, welcome to day 6. I just got back home from work. It's 4 o'clock right now, so I did get off like 30 minutes late. It's just the busy season, so yeah. But the cool thing is that was actually my last shift up until I leave for Argentina. So yeah, that's all really exciting, except for the fact that I still have to film all the videos that I need to get up while I'm in Argentina and get those edited and uploaded, and I have 2 days and one of those days is Halloween. Yeah, I'm not stressed. You're stressed. As far as reading goes, I feel like my part looks very like flat. Come on. Do your thing. As far as reading goes, I have been listening to you all day and I'm at 7 hours and 30 minutes. It's just very, I mean, I like where it's at right now, but it's just being in his head is so uncomfortable. And I know it's meant to be uncomfortable. Like, we're really looking at this from a very messed up person's perspective. Like, he has a justification for everything. He's kind of a compulsive liar. In a lot of situations, like, he just doesn't have to necessarily lie, and he keeps lying because he doesn't want to get caught in all the messed up stuff he's doing. So like, the okay stuff he's doing is still being caught up in his lies because of all the messed up stuff he's doing, if that makes sense. And he just has like such a skewed perspective, and he's absolutely obsessed with this poor girl, and it's very strange. So I don't know how it's gonna end. I keep just waiting for everything to kind of fall apart around him, and it just keeps not doing it so far. I mean, it kind of has, but yeah. Hopefully I finish this today. I have 3 hours left, so that's about like an hour and a half left, which is really cool. And yeah, right now though, I still haven't edited yesterday's vlog, so I'm gonna start doing that. And after that, I'm probably just going to try and read. I want to start getting the 9th today. I didn't end up doing it last night. Or I might try and read Monstrous Volume 3. I think that that would be a pretty fun Witchathon book to read. So I haven't decided yet what that one will count for. I'm having a lot of trouble finding a book that deals with my heritage because I'm Argentinian, so I don't own any book currently that I know of that has an Argentinian character, and then my other half is like literally whatever. So I'm kind of gonna think of, like, for my dad's side, I'm kind of thinking of just kind of going with it, like either picking out like more of a Spaniard kind of story, or maybe just someone that's white. Like, my dad's, I don't know, he's some kind of really white mutt, you know? He has everything. So I figure like something's gonna work for it. I kind of want to listen to The Near Witch on audio, so hopefully maybe there's a character in there that can work for that challenge. But until then, I was kind of thinking for a minute because I was like googling what heritage exactly could mean, and one of the things was like just if things inherited. So the main character, he's half Catholic, half Jewish. He mentions it at one point, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was raised Catholic, so maybe that could count. I don't know, guys, help me out. Do you think that would count? But for right now, I'm actually just going to get to editing. That way that can be all finished and it can start getting uploaded. So yeah. So I just finished editing my vlog from yesterday, and it's like getting exported right now, and then I'll start uploading it. It's 5:21, so that took me quite a while. But I did actually listen to a little bit more of you, so I am now 7 hours and 4 minutes into it. Is that? No, 8 hours and 38. Nice. So I'm 78% of the way through. So hopefully I can finish that today. I actually do have some plans for tonight. Like, not exciting plans, like booktube plans. I'm going to, I think, start my bullet journal video. So I will have to listen to an audiobook the whole time. Well, I don't have to, but I like listening to audiobooks while I plan out my bullet journal for the month. Probably get a lot of listening done then. But other than that, right now I'm just waiting for this to export. Yeah, I was supposed to get some footage of me editing, but I didn't. Maybe I'll get some footage of me uploading my video. Love that. So I just finished you, and my video is still not uploaded, so it lied to me when it said it was only an hour until it uploaded. It's fine. Yeah, I have mixed feelings, honestly. It was well done. I know that like part of it is really just realizing how creepy and messed up the guy is, and I know that that's really what Caroline Kepnes was trying to do with the story, but it felt real. It did. It just, I don't know, I didn't love it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna sit on it for a little bit. Right now, Adam and I are gonna go to the grocery store, get some groceries, you know, to make food. And then when I get back, I think I want to start Gideon the Ninth or read Monstrous. One or the other for sure. And then we'll go from there. And I'll think about my rating for you. Alright, hey everyone, so we are back from grocery shopping. We ran a couple of errands and now it is almost 10. I do have to get started on my bullet journal stuff, that way I can try and get most of this done at least by tonight. And yeah, as far as you goes, I have been thinking about it a lot, and even though like I didn't prefer how the story ended, I think that the way that I'm gonna have to rate this one is more objectively. I normally rate things based on how I feel at the end of a story. Like if I really enjoyed it, then that's a 5-star for me. I've been thinking about doing a whole video on how I rate things, but this one specifically, because I have such mixed feelings about it, is gonna be rated a little bit differently. It's gonna be rated more on the quality and the realism of it all. So I think that I'm gonna give it actually a 4 stars, which is better. I think I would have given it like a 2 or 3 stars otherwise. I really have been just trying to kind of speed through it. It just wasn't my favorite thing, honestly. So yeah, but it is really good. Just because I didn't like the way the story ended doesn't mean it's a bad book. It actually is very quality. And the thing is, it's like, I've noticed most of the time with thrillers, I feel unsatisfied in the end. Like I want them to end in different ways, and thrillers never do. I guess that's what makes them so twisty. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm definitely learning more about what I like in like horror style. So I'm just gonna fill in 4 stars in my bullet journal. Nice. And I finished it on the 29th. Here we go. I did write down one quote from you actually, and it's, "You don't get anywhere in this world unless you blend in." And I just thought that was such an interesting quote for this kind of story. It was a very weird book. So right now I think that what I'm gonna do is look to see if The Near Witch is on Scribd, and if it is, I'm gonna listen to it. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. So if The Near Witch isn't on Scribd, I don't really want to listen to City of Ghosts on it. I want to like read that physically. Let's see if Gideon is on it, and I could always kind of just read that simultaneously. Oh, Gideon the Ninth is on it. I'm conflicted. I think I might listen to it on audio, because I do definitely want to finish it before the readathon starts, and I know a lot of people had some issues getting into the story initially because it's such a descriptive world. So maybe listening to it on audio will actually help me out. So I might do that, and then read like Near Witch and City of Ghosts physically. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I guess I didn't have to buy Gideon the Ninth. I'll probably have footage later on of me physically reading, but for right now I'm actually gonna get started on my bullet journal stuff, so I will catch you guys after that. I love y'all a whole heck of a lot, and stay wicked. So before I got started on my bullet journal, I actually went onto YouTube because I just wanted to do some general planning, and I was watching Rhiannon's new video. Rhiannon is actually the host of WITCHATHON, if you guys didn't know. They make incredible videos, and this one specifically is actually on tarot. Tarot is something that Rhiannon really has brought to the centerfold, I feel like, on Booktube. They've really done a whole lot in describing it, and they just started a new series on just actually talking about each specific card, which I'm so excited about because I actually have a tarot deck, but I don't know much about it, and it's always very intimidating going into something that you don't know a lot about. So I really appreciate that they've started doing this and put in the effort for it. So yeah, I definitely wanted to give them a little shout out just in case you didn't know who the lovely creator of this whole readathon was. And yeah, you should definitely check them out if you are able to, because they make incredible discussion videos, and honestly, like, their content is pretty freaking cool. So if you have a moment, definitely check them out. Okay, now really, I have to get back to my bullet journal stuff. So I'm only checking in because I said I would, and I'm talking quietly because Adam's sleeping, but it's pretty late. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm not really done with my bullet journal spread, but like, I'm sleepy. So I'm all ready for bed, and I'm actually gonna turn in for the night. I did want to mention that I actually ended up picking the audiobook for the Bibliophile up on Scribd, and I think I'm almost at the end. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the end, so that's cool. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. I don't know necessarily what challenge it could count for. It might count for my heritage challenge because there's so many different heritages going on. We don't know. But I'm gonna turn in for the night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow on day 7. day 7. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to day 7 of Witchathon. So this one is combined. I honestly woke up really late today and I just sat on the couch and watched The Office. And honestly, I was gonna get up and edit and do all the stuff that I wanted to do today, but then T'Challa sat on my lap. And you know, when a cat decides to sit on you, you can't just tell him to get off, so I just sat there all freaking day. Oh, my hair's being funny. So yeah, I haven't been up to that much today. I did finish The Beautiful when I first woke up. I only had like 5 minutes left, so I'm gonna be logging those pages for yesterday. And I did start The Near Witch. It wasn't on Scribd, but I went on to Audible and I just used a credit for it. I had a few credits to spare anyways. So I am actually really enjoying it. I don't know what I expected. I think I was a little hesitant because I know that it was written a while ago. I know this was one of like her first books, one of V. Schwab's first books that she ever wrote, and just it never got published until now. So I was nervous, but her writing is still spectacular. So that's amazing. It's a really cool story so far. And I'm almost 2 hours into it. So that's cool. I do still have to finish my bullet journal, like video stuff tonight, and tomorrow is when I'm gonna have to like do a lot of pre-filming and things like that, which is kind of, there's actually a lot to do tomorrow because tomorrow is when I have to I honestly should probably start packing tonight, but I need to start packing for Argentina because we leave on the 1st, so that's the day after tomorrow, and I have to film and edit. I have a lot to edit before the next day. And what else do I have to do? I have to find a costume for Halloween because I still don't have one. So there's all that to do in 24 hours. I should probably just pack tonight. And maybe start editing tonight too. We'll see what ends up happening. But right now though, I'm just going to keep listening to The Near Witch. I just wanted to definitely pop in here and give you guys an update. I'm probably going to be, I don't know. I want to do a tag actually. So I'm going to do some research and find a tag that I want to do. Then I will do that on this video today. It'll be fun. See you guys when I figure that out. I wanted to do a little update right now. Yeah, let's do it like this. As far as Near Witch goes, I have 2 hours left, which means I really only have 1 hour left, which is really cool because yeah, that'll be a whole other book. I think that I'm going to be using it for the challenge Communing with the Dead because basically like a lot of, I mean, it's kind of hard because it's not technically a ghost, but it is a ghost, and it's just like, oh, Luna's playing with herself now. But yeah, so that's the challenge that I think I'm gonna fit it into because it's still very ghostly, so that's good at least. And then I've been looking around my shelves because I realized I don't know what to use for the challenge of fire on the cover, but I don't know. So Monstrous Volume 3, the one that I really want to read, the bottom of it almost looks like it is like an artistic kind of fire. And I think I'm just gonna fit it into that challenge too. The one thing that I'm kind of not happy with myself with is that because I didn't set down a TBR, most of the books that I'm kind of reading right now, I'm sort of just fitting into a spot, and it's just kind of, I mean, it's not perfect. It works. I'm not like doing anything, like this is kind of communing with the dead. It's not technically ghosts, but communing with the dead doesn't technically have to be ghosts. And then that does look like fire and like things like that. And then the Pantheon of Gods, it kind of is, you know, like all those things are just such like maybes, which is frustrating. But yeah, nothing to really do about it. So once the Near Witch is done, I actually might pick up Gideon the Ninth on audio and then kind of do an audio and physical read of it. And yeah, that'll probably take me into tomorrow. Oh, actually maybe right after I finish The Near Witch, I'll read Monstrous. That way that one's ticked off too. And then hopefully I can just bust out Gideon the Ninth from today to tomorrow. And I think those would be all of the challenges that I have to fill. I also still have to do the Instagram challenge of just like dressing up and stuff, but I definitely plan to do that tomorrow when I have a costume and when I'm about to go out, so that one should be fun. Other than that, right now I've finally finished my bullet journal for next month, which is cool, and I'm actually gonna start some editing because there's tons of videos for me to edit before I go. Not tomorrow, but the day right after, and I want to kind of get some of that done. But I think that Adam and I are also going to be playing Spirited Away while I do that, so that should be fun. So I'll keep you updated. I'm going to try and do like a little reading montage when I read Monstrous. I do plan on doing that tonight, and then if yeah, if I have anything else to update you on, I shall. Oh, I did forget to mention though that as far as the tag goes that I wanted to do for today, there's only one tag that I really want to do that's kind of like Halloween related, so I'm actually gonna save that for tomorrow's vlog. So yeah.